Well, Contiki tours were pretty much an Australian rite of passage in my youth. They had the 18 to 35-year-old market sewn up. Damn, I can't go anymore. Anyway, they've been going for 53 years, but they're now heading into the 21st century with virtual reality tours to help, well, virtual reality is going to help sell their tours. Joining me now is the global CEO, Casper Urhammer, who is with us in our Sydney City studio. Welcome to the show.
Thank you very much.
And welcome to Australia. Now, I admit I did a Contiki tour. Everybody I know Contiki tour. They were wild, fun bus trips in those days. Are they still going?
Yeah, they are. They are. It still exists in the same format. We, of course, we've developed over the recent years. So we have a number of various ways of traveling. What you mentioned, what you experienced is one. And then we have another we have 8 ways of traveling.
Okay,
we have a lot of good parties if you want to do something else.
That's what I wanted to get to. So we'll still party. I'm going to show you some pictures in a minute, but I just wanted to check with you.
Sure.
Given that I know everyone I know who went on a Contiki tour, is Australia a big market for you globally?
Oh yeah, enormous. Enormous. It's our biggest market. As you said, it's a rite of passage for Australians, and there's a culture here of taking a gap year, experiencing Europe or another part of the world, and that often means joining on a Contiki tour. So a big part of our business has been so for 53 years and will be so for the next 53 years for sure.
Well, as I said, they used to be trips. They were very basic, and by goodness, they were all about partying when you were at 18 to 35. But as you say, now it's a broader travel experience, isn't it? I was looking at, we've got some pictures of your YouTube marketing video.
Yeah.
And I thought, oh, that looks far more upmarket than I used to remember. No, that backpacker doesn't. We just saw it. No, actually, maybe I'm wrong. But what is the difference now to what I would remember about 30 years ago?
Yeah, so listen, if you want the experience you had, that still exists. If you want to party, we have the best parties in Europe or around the world that exist. But we also have so many other ways of traveling. So it's developed a lot over the last many years. We have a category called Easy Pace. That's for people that want to sleep in the morning. And we have something called In-Depth Explorer, where you explore a region in more in-depth. We have Discovery Plus. So various ways of traveling. We have festivals. We have cruising. So the product as you know it, or the trips as you know them, exist, but that's just a tiny bit of the business today, and it's evolved a lot. So there's a travel style for every need right now.
Where is the growth market? Because your industry, you're one of the ones that's been disrupted. You've got the internet has completely changed things. The attraction of Contiki in my day was you got your little brochure. It was all done, 30 countries in 5 days. It was all done for you. People now like going on the internet. There's TripAdvisor. How has all that impacted, and how have you had to adapt to that?
Well, it certainly has an impact, but our formula is still popular. It still works. If you want to go explore the highlights in the best cities, in the best countries, and you would want to do it in a safe environment, Contiki is here, and that's what we're here for. If people want to go and explore on their own, by all means do so. But the Contiki experience is 53 years of experience. We know exactly what we're doing, and we give a better opportunity of exploring the world than by going on your own.
Well, one of the things you are doing, I see, where you are harnessing the internet is that your latest announcement is that you're going to have a virtual reality tour. So when people want to see what they're going to get this experience. We've got some pictures of that too, of what you're launching. Tell us about this and why you're doing this.
Yeah, so in short, virtual reality is putting on a headset, and wherever you look around, you get a feel for being virtually somewhere. And what we want to do with virtual reality is basically build an emotional connection between whoever tries it and our brand to give a little taster of what it could be like being on a Contiki tour. So we've done virtual reality for America and so forth, and we use it at trade shows, so people that just want to get a sneak peek into what could it be like being on a Contiki tour. It's a little escape from reality for a couple of minutes, and you have a great time, and hopefully people will see what it's about and join us on the real thing. What
is the growth market for you? I mean, I presume you're still aimed at that market, 18 to 35.
Yep.
What's the growth market? What are your forecasts for where that area of the market is going?
Well, listen, we remain true to that market. 18 to 35 is what we've done for the last 53 years, and we stay true to that, so that is our growth market. Virtual reality is a way of connecting with the people that enters our demographic and want to explore the Contiki product. And we need to be, these guys are the true digital natives. They're the young guys, and we need to connect with them where they are, and that's our growth opportunity.
But are the places they go any different? Is the experience they wanted? I mean, I'm wondering how it's changed from a bus tour of the European capitals to today? What does a millennial want that a baby boomer like me didn't do?
So Europe is still our biggest program. That's what we've done for all these years. But we branched out to other parts of the world as well. We go to Latin America, to USA, to all parts of the world, and have very popular programs. So everything hiking the Inca Trail to going to the Blue Lagoon in Iceland. So we do a lot of research, and every year we launch new products. This year we launched.
What do you find millennials want, though? I'm trying to, because we constantly ask this question. What do they want? You've got them as your market. Are they as hard to fathom as we find them?
I don't think so. I mean, it's about people. They want to make friendships, and they want to have a lot of fun, and they want to experience the world. That's it boiled down.
So they don't just want to be on their devices. They actually want to get out. These are people who want to get out more.
Indeed. Yeah, you want to taste the food. You want to smell the fresh air. You want to go for a dip in the ocean. And virtual reality won't replace that, and neither will the smartphone. But it'll give you a little snap view of what it could be like. And that's the opportunity we're using with virtual reality. But people want to be there. They want to see it.
If Australia's still your biggest market, what are the other growth markets for you around the world? Who's catching up?
We're quite lucky to see, all boats rising with the tide. We have growth in all right now, and there's big opportunities. Asia is a big opportunity for us. New Zealand's a great market for us. We have a big business in the USA as well. All parts of the world. You're called
Contiki. I would have thought the New Zealanders. Very quick question at the end.
Sure.
Where did the oldies like me go once you're 35? But I'd love to do a Contiki tour again. Have you ever thought of doing a baby for the over 50s?
No, we have other brands that take care of that. We have other brands in the organisation, Trafalgar, Inside Vacations, they do that very well.
No, I don't want to do a pensioners tour. I don't want to do one of those. We want the party tour for young 50-year-olds.
Say again, sorry?
I want a party tour for young 50-year-olds.
Well, I'm sure we can work something out, but it's not going to be on a Contiki. We stay true to the 18 to 35s.
Damn! I was hoping you'd make my day. I'm just feeling all nostalgic. Casper, thank you very much for talking to us today.
Pleasure. Thank you.
And now it's time. There you go. That gets you thinking for the weekend. You can go and have a look at.
Like to see, all boats rising with the tide. We have growth in all right now, and there's big opportunities. Asia is a big opportunity for us. New Zealand's a great market for us. We have a big business in the USA as well. All parts of the world. You're called
Contiki. I would have thought the New Zealanders. Very quick question at the end.
Sure.
Where did the oldies like me go once you're 35? But I'd love to do a Contiki tour again. Have you ever thought of doing a baby for the over 50s?
No, we have other brands that take care of that. We have other brands in the organisation, Trafalgar, Inside Vacations, they do that very well.
No, I don't want to do a pensioners tour. I don't want to do one of those. We want the party tour for young 50-year-olds.
Say again, sorry?
I want a party tour for young 50-year-olds.
Well, I'm sure we can work something out, but it's not going to be on a Contiki. We stay true to the 18 to 35s.
Damn! I was hoping you'd make my day. I'm just feeling all nostalgic. Casper, thank you very much for talking to us today.
Pleasure. Thank you.
And now it's